In today's video, I'm going to be showing you the best possible storage room you can make in Grounded 1.0. This storage room has everything you could possibly need to both store all of your items in the game and to craft everything you could possibly need in the full release of Grounded. Thank you so much for the support on the last couple videos, and I really appreciate the fact that we hit 2,000 subscribers off of the myth busting. Yo, if you love watching my content, then why don't you check me out on Twitch? I stream practically every day at twitch.tv/paralyzer. If you want to see me complete Grounded challenges live or just play survival, then that's the place to catch me all the time, every single day. This is actually in a creative world. You can build this anywhere, it doesn't matter where you are. You just need to follow the layout that I explained to you here. So what we have first of all, this is a 4x4 room with grass floors. You can use any type of floor, it doesn't matter. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 4x4 room. You can use any type of floor material, any type of wall material, completely up to you. I just use grass because it's just easy to build. First thing you'll notice, there's a lot of chests. There is 6 chests on the bottom here, 6 on the top, and we've got this on every single wall for a total of 48 chests in the storage room, plus there's an extra 12 here in the middle that you can reach by going around the other side, which makes a total of 60 chests in this storage room. 60 chests. Each chest has how many slots? 40 slots. That's 2,400 slots in chests. You can store so much stuff. And you're wondering, but why is it only a 4x4 storage room? Surely that means that you could just make it bigger. No. The way that stuff works in Grounded, like a crafting table, depending on where you're standing, your character can reach chests that are up to 3 tiles away. Which means when you open a crafting table, it'll access all nearby chests within a 3-tile radius of you. So, within this storage room, it doesn't matter if you're in the corner, it'll still be able to reach chests on the other side of the storage room from where you are. The next thing is the 4 corners of the storage room. In this corner, I made 2 fridges. You don't need 2, but if we're going for the best storage room, 2 fridges seems pretty good. Then, in this corner, I put 3 glue mashers. Again, you don't need 3. The best part about the storage room, it's interchangeable. You could remove some of these glue mashers and add in some other stuff that you might need more of in the storage room. In this corner, I put a roasting spit, a smoothie station, and a smithing station. You probably don't need more than 1 of each of these, although you could have more than 1 roasting spit if you wanted to. And then we go up to the top layer. There is 3 layers to the storage room. You've got the bottom layer, which is all chests. The middle layer is pretty much all chests as well. And you've got the top layer. Here I put 2 crafting tables. You don't need 2. But if you're in a certain position in the storage room, you know, it makes it easier to access the crafting table. If you're just in a nice, easy position, you can just access it wherever you are. Then here we've got three ovens on this side. And then in each corner up top, we also have an oven. Again, you don't need it to be ovens. You could put anything here. I just thought, 6 ovens seems like a good number. I put 2 cookeries up here. Again, doesn't need to be 2. You could just make 1. But I put 2 just because it looks better. Then here, if you interchange the spinning wheels so that 1 is facing forward, then backward, then forward, then backward, you can fit 8 spinning wheels along these 2 half floors here. And then here, same thing with the grinders. You can fit 8 grinders along here. You might want more grinders or spinning wheels because these can be quite slow to use in the game. If you want to know the total resource cost of this build, I will have it down below in the description. I will warn you, it's going to be very, very, very expensive. And I'm not going to include the cost of the grass planks, since you could use any material to build the walls and the floors. It's important to note, by the way, these are half floors that are holding the chests up. And if you're really good at placing chests, like I did over here, you could probably fit 7 chests on each floor and increase the total number of chests in the storage room by quite a bit. But it's not easy to do. I wouldn't really recommend it. The chests can be really finicky. You will notice there are some things not included in the storage room. These include drying racks, garden patches, water containers, dew collectors, and any sort of bed. This is because none of these items can craft other items that pull from chests, so it's not important to have these in a storage room. Real quick, let's show off exactly how these work. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to craft a bunch of tadpole jerky, or whatever the meal's called, and we're going to put all the stuff in the chests over here. Let's just chuck it in some random chests, shall we? So you saw that I put it in the chests over there. So if we come over here, you can see on the screen, right next to my face cam, up above me and just to my left, that way, you can see that the tadpole jerky, it says I have 20 available. There's none in my inventory, so it's all registering from the chest over there. If I walk far enough away, see now it's not registering. We're just slightly further away from it. But if we go closer inside the storage room, boom, it registers. You have to be... This is why the storage room is this size. So the chests are all within range of every single crafting item within the storage room. Yeah, let's craft a couple more. So now you'll see it's gone up to 24. Let's go put them in this chest over here. And this chest down here. Those are as far away as possible, right? Then we go in again. Boom. Everything's still registering. It's all within range. We go a little bit closer. Still in range. Closer. Still in range. Closer still. See, now the lily pad wax chest is out of range. So you want to make sure you're standing, like, kind of in the middle of the storage room as you're running around to access the chests. But trust me, this storage room is the best thing in the world. You need to make it in your world. It is the absolute most efficient way to store your items in Grounded. I also recommend that you make the entry point to the storage room in the corner. This is very important because you don't need many corners for this storage room. As you can see, I had to make extra stuff to fill them up with. You don't need the corners. And if you cut off one of the middle parts, one, it's going to be uneven because it's a 4x4. So if you cut off a middle part, there's going to be 2 walls here and 1 wall to the side. It's going to look horrible. And it'll also get rid of 6 chests from the storage room. You could technically put these in a corner, but trust me, just have it open up in the corner. It looks so much nicer. It's also important that I think you put 2 walls in the middle here because, I don't know, man. It just looks nicer. I could have 1 wall supporting it like this, but it just doesn't look as nice. You know what I mean? It looks like it's just floating. Whereas if you have 2, it looks much nicer. You can access these chests from this side, these chests from this side. You can reach these through, but I wouldn't really recommend it. One important thing to note when building this is to make sure the chests don't glitch through the walls. As you can see on this side here, I moved all the chests forward, so there's a little bit of a gap so they don't glitch through the walls. If you've got a base and it looks like this, you're going to see this every time you run past it, and it looks extremely ugly. You can't really help it with the ovens, but with the chests, try and move them forward a little bit so they're not glitching through the walls. Another thing you probably want to know is how to place the chest. So let me teach you. First, all you got to do is rotate your first chest. Try and put it as close to the edge as you possibly can of the first floor. You don't really want it to overhang unless you don't care if it looks ugly. And then, when you want to place your second chest, you move to the left a little bit until the chests are still slightly interlocking. And then you just rotate the chest a tiny bit. You got to keep going around till you see it turns blue. Then when you see it turn blue, you want to find that sweet spot. Right where it'll let you place it. And then you move on to the next one. And then again, you just turn it. See, there was the sweet spot. And then we get the sweet spot, place it down. Next chest. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of sweet spot's right there. All you got to do is turn it a tiny bit. And then you hit the sweet spot straight away. And then you just do this for every single chest in the storage room. It works perfectly every time. Just that fine tuning to make sure you can place the chests as close together as possible for as much storage as possible. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed, I would really appreciate it if you could leave a like on the video and hit the subscribe button as well. I'll see you in the next Grounded video.